Welcome back, everybody, to Digimon CyberSleuth. Man, it's been a while since I said that. I know what. Oops. I don't. Okay, there we go. I know what all of you are thinking. What are we doing back here? It's time to do some promises. I'm really not used to Switch controller at the moment. Been rolling around in our consoles, but we are now going to do the metal missions. Okay, not really metal missions. There are Gatcha machines in the game, which I point out repeatedly and have not touched. It's time to touch them. It's time to touch them all, in all honesty. Within each Gatcha machine, there are 30 medals. There are 30 medals per Gatcha machine. There are 10, so that means there are 300 Gatcha machines. And we are going to start off with this one. I am going to be cutting through every medal that we get until we get a new one out of all 30. Also, I'm going to keep a tally up at the top of the screen or somewhere on the screen. Basically show how much money I burnt for all of this. Because this isn't part of 100%, but this is part of 100%. Because why not? I'm a masochist anyway, so might as well, right? Okay. First one in. We got Wheelmon. Now we have Digimon. This is going to be cut up to hell and back, so ignore the music while you ignore the background music, because it's going to be choppy as hell going through each one and such. And next is Piximon. Apologies for the choppiness. Yeah, again, it's going to be cut all together. So, just to give you like an inside view here, I have a chart right beside me of every one of the 30 medals. And I'm making sure to cross off each one by one as we get them, so I know when to actually cut. So, enjoy yourselves, because for you guys, it might be half an hour. So for me, it's best going to be 3 or 4 hours just to get all of them. Things I do for you guys. Neokimon. Next is Witchmon. After that is Kamemon. Then after that is Dokugumon. Pronunciation. It's needed sometimes. Next is Anubismon. After that, we got Strikemon. After Strikemon, we got Angelwomon. After Angelwomon, we got Dentamon. After our last one, we got Master Tyrannomon. After our last one, we now have Hawkmon. Oh, we now have Zenturomon. We'll get to see what they all look like in the last metal episode. So don't worry, I'm not going to be flashing what they look like on screen, because that's going to take way too much time. Now we have Pheromon. Next we have Gold Vidramon. Next up we have Astamon. Next is Maid Mode Psychomon. Next we have Ogudomon. Ogudomon, if I remember correctly, is what happens when all the sins fuse together, and it's not a very pretty picture. Next up we have Doraemon. Not that Doraemon. A different Doraemon. Wait. That was a different metal. I moved too quickly. That was Kuzuhanomon. Oh, wait. Fuck. Sorry. Chromon. Chromon's also in here. Next is Mirage Galgamon Burst Mode. Yes, this is also where you can get the Burst Mode medals with ease. It'll cost you a few hundred yen. Sorry, 1,000 yen. But you'll get it eventually. Next we have Crescentmon. Next is Neptunemon. Oh my god, I'm slowly going insane with this. Oh my god, this was not one of my better ideas, but still. Let's keep on going, there's only a few more left on this machine. Next up, we got Mercurymon. Like, you know, like the planet and the element. It's strange how we had to change up the name, because here we already have a Mercurymon, which is spelled spelled the same way that the element is, or we just wanted to be a little different. Either way, screw translation. We got Skull Mammothmon. Yes, Mammothmon does evolve. How long have we known this? Since the beginning. Is he in this game? He is not, sadly. Okay, once I start cursing out the game for not giving me shit, it's now just throwing them at me. Wargreymon X Antibody. Oh boy, I love that design. Oh, there we go, Wobomon. Wobomon's the last one here. Thank God. With that taken care of, I was just thinking of a Twilight Zone joke, because it fits this situation to a fucking T. Okay, there is a Gatcha machine right here by the entrance. Nothing else, nothing else. Okay. Ugh. Okay, here we go. The next little bit of hell. First off, we start off with Greymon. Next off is Jirimon. Next up is Ebi Bergamon. Majiramon is next. Afterwards is Chumon. After Chumon is Sukamon. After Sukamon is Kapurimon. After Kapurimon is Betamon. After Beta is Mephisto. How they weren't able to do angelic or biblical references normally, but they can do Mephisto. After Mephisto is Dobermon. Dogu Goramon is our next medal. After Dogoramon is Armageddonmon. After that is Kokomon. Now we have Growlmon. Now we have Azuramon. And now we have Blimpmon. After Blimpmon, we got Saberweomon. Hopefully the metal doesn't break on me. Keen Idrisil _76. Which is Idrisil's current body, which everybody sees him as. Next up we have Vilemon. We're back in the DS games where you had to use Vilemon just to get to a Devimon. It was hilarious because of how weird Vilemon looks. And after Vilemon, we got Arbormon. Next up is X-Tyrannomon. Like the Greymon line, Tyrannomon actually has a lot of variants, but some never got the access to Mega Evolution until now. So, enjoy that little plot. After that, we have Quetzalmon, which is, if I remember correctly, a giant bird. Medical Galletmon. I think that's supposed to say medieval, because there is a Galletmon that sheds off his armor because time shenanigans, where he's wielding a instead of a lance, he's using a a spear. Next up, we have one of the Olympic gods, Marsmon, who isn't in this game. Neptunemon is, but he was introduced in the game that doesn't take full advantage of his defense piercing skills. Next up, we have Entmon. Yes, one of the two variations of the Mega Evolution for the Entmon line. This one making him more a king of metal, legitimately, instead of being very beautiful platinum or silver. He is a royal gold with a royal crown and fuzzy cape. He doesn't change much, but he's still a very heavy tank. Next up, we have Big Mememon, who is big. We got Ebon Wumon. Ebon Wumon is one of the 4 legendary beast Digimon. Correction on that one. That metal isn't actually Ebon Wumon. It is actually Zanquemon, who is still part of the legendary beasts, but instead of being the ebony turtle or black turtle, she is the red the phoenix. So being a turtle, that one's a phoenix. Oh look, there we go, Dargomon. When I'm rambling, I find something at least. Dargomon is actually one of the few Digimon that are actually is one of the Digimon that can be used to actually evolve into Neptunemon. Oh god, that was a long time. Victory Greymon. If you didn't think Greymon could get any more metal, Victory Greymon uses a large ass bastard sword. There we go. Or Ryumon. There we go. We're done. We're done on this one. Thank fucking god. Now we're going to go upstairs. Now we're going to start up on this one. God have mercy on me. Yeah, we're not going to this one yet. This one is 1,000 yen each. And with the amount of money I have right now, I'm going to go upstairs to the other one and go for that one first. Because I'm not fully insane. And this is the last one within Nanako. Okay, let's get going. Dracmon. Dracmon is one of the special Digimon that are blessed with the X antibody. Phantomon. Phantomon is the Grim Reaper in Digimon, which is very nice, and sadly his evolution is only obtained through the X antibody. Go figure. Pawn Chessmon Black, my preferred Pawn Chessmon, because just due to how the Chessmon work, they can be either white or black. I choose black because that's what gets out to Queen Chessmon. Queen Chessmon's amazing. Shinmon. Shinmon is the third. I don't know how to explain this. I remember what Shinmon is. Shinmon is a praying mantis, the antithesis to both Kaluterimon and Okalomon for some bloody reason. Now we have Budmon. Kalumon. I don't actually know Kalumon. Kalumon actually escapes me. Woodmon. Getting wood, eh? Zanqueomon, which actually is Ebi Wumon because, yeah, it's translation error. There's a few of these in this game, actually. Sadly, they're enough to be put down within the list. Kumbaharimon. Togemon, which is our giant fighting cactus. Okalomon, our, yeah, again, one of ours, which is our You know? Stag Beetle. Marine Devimon. One of the few Digimon that actually has a marine counterpart. It's weird in all honesty. If I remember correctly, it goes from Ice Devimon to Marine Devimon, then Bomber Nanimon. Yeah, Nanimon also has a unique variation. Mega Kabuterimon's up here, is in here as well. There's Gizamon. And now we have Susanoo-mon. Burning Greymon. Not actually Burning Greymon, it's the name is actually Virajamon. Pururumon. Now we also have Greymon on here. I would think that Greymon would be one of the harder metals to get, but thankfully I was wrong. Next up we have Junomon, one of the Olympian one of the Olympians. Actually one of the scarier ones because it is Hera. And Hera doesn't hold back in this universe. Rise Greymon is up next. I always love how they use a Z instead of an S for the evolution. Adds in that little bit of edge. Dino-Beamon. Dino-Beamon is actually a very unique case of a evolution gone wrong. And next up we have Fanlonmon, which is the Azure Dragon. There we go. Grand Kuogaomon. Oh, by Human. It is also here. Volcanismon. Okay, there we go. Apocamon. Okay, and another one, Orismon. Oh, thank God. Sagittariumon is also on this list. Here's the last medal for this area. Maniamon. Okay, on to Shujaku then. We had to get away from guards to get to this Gatcha machine. Oh joy. It starts up once more. Demi-Veemon, which is the child evolution of Veemon, obviously. Pulumon. Airdramon, one of the few Digimon that is apparently going extinct within the digital world. Lilamon. Mikanorimon. Poromon. Ferrismon. Sandrumon. One of the ones that I'm not actually familiar with. Mugandramon. Yes, I'll use Mugen instead of Machine Dramon because Mugen just sounds so much better. Scorpiomon. Candlemon. A fire Digimon that originally creates the Meramon line. We don't know which one's the Digimon though. Greymon. Black variation. Garbagemon. Hey, you want some garbage? Gigimon. Grandpa. Submarimon, which is a armor evolution for Armadillomon. Apollomon, the opposite of Dianamon, who is not in this game. Morgimon. Bullmon, essentially. Deeramon. Ponjesmon White. Fake Agumon expert. There is a breed of Agumon that can get extremely intelligent, and will use that intelligence to teach our Digimon. This, like normal Agumon, is a black variant. Grand Dragmon. A very unique Digimon within the digital world, being that among all evil Digimon, this one is legitimately the top dog. This is the one that you don't fuck with below the seven deadly sins, because it's strong. It's terrifying in all honesty. Next up we have Targetmon. Bacchusmon. Bacchusmon is a Digimon that I really do wish we could have more focus on. Bacchus is the Greek name for Dionysus, the god of drinking and partying. /Angemon. A very unique Digimon to be sure. It's a fusion Digimon. now being the actual evolution for Shukakumon, the fusion of Angemon and Agilamon. Eldriamon. Eldrademon. Got no idea. But we have it now, at least. God damn it, I missed over again. We just ran to, sorry. Pukumon. We now have that on our list. There we go, Geomon HM, which would be hazard mode or harmful mode or whatever state of being that she's in. Avoid her. This is her rage mode essentially. And another one, Kaiser Greymon, the unity of five legendary warriors to become the United Fire Spirits. Manapon, the oldest Digimon on this list. Since Gen 1 it was around, and we still don't have a 3D model of it because nobody loves Manapon. And our last one, Chaosdramon, which is a very fine addition to this because it's Chaosdramon. Chaosdramon's really good. Alright, next off we are going to Shibuya for our first one there, then the second one there, then all that. See you when we get there. And we are here. Okay, just give me one quick second. 30 medals as usual. So let's start up. XVmon, the evolution of Vmon, obviously. Meramon, Mihiramon, Arukinimon, Darkmon, Nemon, Karate Neimon, Duragreymon. That one we actually do know. We know very intimately. Ancient Beetlemon. Ancient Beetlemon is the ancient form of the electric spirits. Jizomon. Ancient Kazemon. Ancient Kazemon would be the legendary spirit of wind. And Numemon. Numemon's also in here. Tapirmon. Oh god, if you watch the movies, I'm so sorry to remind you of that one. Griffinmon. Jupitermon. Digimon's version to Zeus. Gilamon is also here. Flaremon. Sinjinmon. Slayerdramon. Nefertirimon. Megidramon. Rapidmon, where Juju's everybody's grandpa, Baba is everybody's grandma. Next up is Zephyrmon. Next up we have Calmarimon, which is the beast spirit of water. Gargomon, Mega. There we go, Prince Mamimon. When you thought Antmon was the only one that was able to become royalty. There we go, Kendo Gurumon, the beast spirit of light. Shine Greymon Burst Mode. Fucking Thunderbirdmon. I spend way too much money on this Gatcha machine, and that's our last one. So we're going to head into fill the world with music for our next machine. Alright, time to start with this machine. First going. In we go. We got Kokuomon. Next is Monochromon. Next up is Eaglemon. Pokemon. Hackmon. We already know our favorite little knight. Garudamon. Our giant bird. Antlermon. Blossomon is next. Megasegemon. Centauromon. Justimon. Magnamon. On the legendary Knights and Armor evolution. Ebidramon. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not able to put my finger on it. Jagamon is up there next. Jupitermon LM, which would be one of his alternate final forms. because Jupiter is one of those Digimon that have a plethora of different varieties for Mega Evolution. Next we have Impildramon Fighter Mode. Mode change this time around. Next up we have Honeybeamon. Up next is Panjoromon. Afterwards is Tyrannomon. With that is Darkdramon. We now have Sephirothmon, which is the beast spirit of metal. Now we have Bakemon, which I was thinking was Okumon. Sharuimon is Breakdramon is our. Next up we have Metal Entmon, which is our funky little monkey. Next up we have Ancient Volcanomon, which is the ancient spirit ancient spirit that resides over Earth. Afterwards, we got Duskmon, which is the corrupted spirit of darkness. Next up, we got Lady Devimon. Oh, there we go. Our last one, Ancient Garurumon. But, no, wait, not our last one. Our second to last one. Alright, that's our last one, Bancho Goemon. And now we're on to the next machine. Which is in Akihabara, if I remember correctly. Alright then, let's get back to it. But a small correction. The metal that we kept on getting that was identified as Magnamon is actually the Grumplemon in metal. The human spirit of Earth. So let's get started on this one. Monodramon, which is the rookie variation of the Jessimon line. After that, it's Falcomon. Raptordramon, part of the physical variation of the Alphamon line. After that, it's Devimon. Fajiramon. Valkyremon, one of our main partners. Sadly, I didn't give her much time to spotlight. Parrotmon. Remember the first movie? Well, yeah, it's the technical first movie. Parrotmon is the Digimon that invades the human world and fights against Greymon. Metal Cobotarimon, the beast spirit of electricity. Firemon. Skull Greymon, the corrupted ultimate evolution for Skull Greymon, the Greymon line. Octomon, an octopus Digimon, actually more of a play on its appearance being takoyaki. Kakatorimon, Gotsumon, X Antibody, Metal Greymon, where we have Skull Greymon, Metal Greymon's not too far behind. Magna Angemon, or Holy Angemon. Bancho Mememon, one of the Bancho Digimon. Surprisingly enough, it's Mememon, which I really wish was in the game. An ultimate level Mememon that goes around beating people with baseball bats. There's nothing better than that. Ancient Sphinxmon. Ancient Sphinxmon is the ancient warrior of darkness. Garurumon, the ultimate evolution for the Goemon line. Catch Mememon, a Mememon that has attached itself to a floating Gatcha machine. Well, actually a slot machine, but it has a lot of Mememon's trait characteristics, like the boxing gloves for hands. Ancient Megatheriumon, which is the ancient warrior of ice. Surprisingly enough, you would think that name would belong to metal, but it's not. Kazemon. Oh, that's a new one. Speakymon. Yeah, I clicked a little bit too fast. Death Xmon, which is the corrupted evolution for... Oh. It's to go farther beyond for the Alphamon line. Mercurymon. And now I finally remember where the name went. It would have been much better to just refer to him as Hermesmon or something like that, but now they went with the planet. But understandable, because we have the Air Mercurymon, which is just spelled differently. Melgarurumon X Antibody. If you thought Melgarurumon was metal already, X Antibody puts that to the whole next level. Instead of being a quadruped, he is a biped wielding a Gatling gun and as much missiles as Zero to put on his body. Z Garurumon, a very unique case of an evolution for a different species. Zed is actually a mega evolution for not the Garurumon for the Galmon line, for the Galmon line actually. Zed is more speed oriented, and its main offensive weapon is a large ass cannon wielded on his back. Oh, there we go. CyberSleuth. CyberSleuth is one of the Olympic 13, which is the Digimon variation of Gaia, being a giant island-based bird which flies our digital world into its own essential biome. Oh, there we go. Ravemon, which is the mega evolution for the Falconmon line. Focusing mainly on speed, it's a physical beater with a huge speed stat. Beelzemon not burst mode, blast mode. A very unique evolution only obtained when a Beelzemon has something to truly fight for, and not just for himself. There we go. Flame Wizardmon. Flame Wizardmon is a subspecies of the Wizardmon line. Instead of being Wizardmon who focuses in darkness, or Sorcerymon that focuses on ice, Flame Wizardmon is a whole new beast altogether, being actually taller than the two, as well as, being a pyromancer. With that one done, we already have the 30 for here. Now off to the next machine, which is right across over here.